How to create a survey in Squarespace. Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how simple it is to create a survey form into your Squarespace website. All you need to do is to follow up the tutorial from the beginning till the end and you will be good to go. The first thing that you need to do is to head over squarespace.com. Then you're going to create an account if you don't have one, but in case you have an account, you're going to visit it and then you are going to access the account dashboard. A little disclaimer, guys, everything created in this video, such as email addresses and accounts, are created for the sake of the video and not for any personal uses. So, right here, we are on the Squarespace dashboard. So we are going only to set up here the dashboard. So right here, we are going to select one of the website that we own. If you don't have a website, don't worry. So go ahead and click on create website right here. Then you are going to choose one of the templates right here, the pre-made templates, of course. Then you're going to set up your store directly from here. If you have already a store or as you can see here, a website, you're going to go to it right there. Click on go to website and it will load up here all of the content that your website contains. So now back to business. We are on our website. This is the first site that you are going to see. We have at the left side a menu or a scrollable menu right there. You can go ahead and see or explore the navigation of your website by seeing here the pages that are contained on your website, modifying the styles of your website, or setting the assets of your website. So I'm going right here to the website itself. Then I'm going to add the form survey right there on a page. So let's go ahead and add it. Not for the home page because it is very awkward to add a survey form on the first page, but we are going to add it maybe on the product page. So we are going to select here a page of the product. Now, we're going maybe to add it to this specific one, or we can go ahead and create a page, and this is another idea, but here we are going to add a blog page. You can add a blog page, or in my case, I will not go ahead and create a whole blog for this, but I am going to add, for example, a mini blog page. So we are going to type in here blog. Now this page is empty, so I'm going to add a section to it. So the first section is going to be, for example, the introduction for this specific area. So we are going to add this one. Now I'm going to put here, welcome to our, for example here, our blog. Now I'm not going to add the button, so I'm going to relieve that. I'm going to add another section, and this section is going to be maybe adding something like here. I'm going to add a blank section. So this blank section will allow us to add a lot of things. So here I'm going to add some blocks. Let's add an image block, for example here. Let's go ahead and select from library some images, maybe this one. Click on add. And then we are going to add another block, which is a text block. I'm going to make it like this. For example, this is a block for explanation. This is a short explanation of the, let's say here, the content of the mini blog post. So here we've made this like that. So we are going to add a button maybe. So I'm going to add a button, and this button is going to be like this. So we are going to let people know that they can learn more. So we are going to make it a little bit smaller. So make it like this. This is very important. Now for the block, I'm going to add all of these. So we are going to put this one like that, duplicate it a third time to put it like this. Put this like that, and boom, we have it. So we are going to add our form here. How we can add the form or the specific here survey as a form, we're going to click on add block. Now we are going to add form. Go ahead and click on form. Then we are going to add it right there. So make sure to make your section a little bit bigger. So we are going to add the form right there. So this is the form that we have added. Now we are going to double tap on it. Then we can see here the content. For example, the form name. Here we have a blog form. We have the button text, which is here submit. Here we have also the edit form fields. You can edit the form fields. Here you can put the label of the name, for example, here, add a description, put it required or not. For example, I'm going to here delete these. So the name we are going to put it, but the field we can add some fields. So for example, I'm going to add a text right there, and this text I'm going to name it here or add, for example, a question to it. So for the survey, I'm going to put here how old are old are you? So we're going to put here the description here. We have a text field. You can add here a text field also. This text field can be put right there. I'm going to put this aside. So let's go ahead and add another text field maybe, or we can add a name. Not here, the name is not very good. So we are going to add maybe another text or a text area. For the text area, you can add something else. For example, here, let's add maybe instead of text area, I'm going to add another text. So choose, for example, here for text, choose what type of, for example, of sport do you practice? Like that. And now we are going to add the fill to it. So here we are going to put it required. So we are going to add here a checkbox or a radio. So for the checkbox or the radio, we're going to choose here these. For the options, you're going to put here, for example, football, right there. The second one, basketball. The third one, I'm going to add here, baseball. Then we are going to add those. Here we have the checkbox. Don't forget to make it required. So we are going to remove the required from the shoes, because obviously we have a text here section. We need to make it not required because we need to answer, or we are going to choose what type of sport by checking the here the radio boxes. So we are going to add also some fields. You can add, for example, here whatever you want. You can add an address, you can add a checkbox, for example, here, and add some options. So this is the type of the survey you are going to add. Don't forget to put here the right requirement for the name. For example, this is very required. How old are you is going to be required, and etc. So when you can go ahead and click, or the client are going to click on submit, you are going to receive all the responses from them. That was all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content. I hope to see you soon on the next one.